Hi, I'm Ben Felder with Oklahoma Gazette here on the opening night of the deadCENTER Film Festival in Oklahoma City. I'm here with cast, crew, writers, producers for a film premiering, making its Oklahoma premiere. Skid is the film, and before we talk about the film, please introduce yourselves. Welcome.
I'm Michaela Bishop, and I'm an assistant producer, and I have a role in the film.
I'm Tim Brown. I am a producer in the film.
I'm Vicki Brown, and I'm executive producer of the film.
And I'm Renee Gutteridge, and I'm the writer.
And I'm Ryan Staples-Scott, and I'm the director.
Yeah, well, I want to talk about this process, but first, Ryan, give us kind of a synopsis of this film.
Yes, absolutely. The whole film takes place over a transatlantic flight over the ocean, and there's all these passengers, and they all have these different storylines, and they all end up meeting together on the plane, and there's all types of stuff going on. I mean, there's pigs, there's a jewel heist, there's a romance going on, there's potential terrorists going on, there's all types of potential storylines that happen in the story, and so it all kind of crashes together, and it makes for a very exciting story.
Yeah, when I watched the trailer, and saw this was a film about flying experience, of which there's been. I first thought, okay, we've kind of seen that before. What is this going to be? But you're right. There's so many storylines, and it seemed like a complex. Yes. At times very humorous, at times somewhat dramatic.
Yes.
I mean, just a really interesting film. Before we talk more about the film, talk about the process of just kind of how the process began to production, and then a little bit about this film was entirely filmed in Oklahoma. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
So the process actually started in February of 2012 when Renee and I were chatting one day, and I was asking her about her books, and I said, if you were going to make a movie out of one of your books, which one would that be? And she said, oh, that's easy, it would be Skid. And I said, well, why is that easy? Because I don't understand how to make a film, because it's my first film that we've produced. So she said, well, it takes place in 24 hours, so it's a limited wardrobe. It reads very much like a script, because the characters you can sort of add or subtract kind of as the story needs. And then she said, it takes place in one location, on a plane. So she said, the only difficult part is we have to find a plane and a pig. And so I said, well, we live in Oklahoma, and we have planes and pigs here. So.
Yeah, good point. And so where were the film locations for this?
The cockpit scenes were done at Spartan College in Tulsa. The airport scenes were done at Tulsa Airport, and then the fuselage scenes were done at Metro Tech. Okay. On their MD-80.
Yeah, we were talking before this that so there's a lot of special effects to a film like this when you've got flying and that kind of thing, and I thought it was really well done. I mean, all I saw was a trailer, but I mean, it seemed like. I couldn't tell. I mean, it looked like I was seeing moments like I know that there had to be some special effects to this part, but it seems realistic. And you were telling me that when this screened earlier, that a pilot came to you and said that this was kind of
F-16 pilot. Yeah. An F-16 pilot came to me and said that everything that he saw on the control board was 100% accurate, and he was just very happy that he saw a film that everything that happened on the plane was 100% accurate. He said it was very refreshing. Yeah. And he was an F-16 fighter pilot. Yeah. And I was just very, very glad to see it. And that's credit to Ryan. Yeah. Ryan and Renee.
Well, we had some pilots.
Have made that happen.
That were there.
They made that happen. They found the people that they needed to find to make that happen. Yeah. So it was very nice.
Yeah. What would you kind of say is kind of the overarching theme of this film? I mean, the viewer walks away from the theater. I mean, what is kind of the message? Because I mean, even in the trailer, it was like I said, there was a lot of humorous moments, but a lot of personal connection also in the film.
Well, I think there is a hero that you don't expect, and people who rise to the occasion in the least likely circumstances, and the people you least expect to be a hero. And so it's sort of, the challenges overcome by strangers who get on the plane who don't know each other, who band together to fight bad guys and pigs and odors. It's just, there's a lot going on, and so it's fun, but it also, I think, is a challenge to all of us that we can, be a hero when we need to be.
Yeah. What's it like to have the Oklahoma premiere here at deadCENTER? I mean, what is obviously you're probably on one hand you're done with the film, so that's obviously a milestone. But then to be able to show it here in Oklahoma, the place where this film was filmed, yeah,
it's a big deal. I mean, we're just incredibly honored to be in it, and we had this in mind. I mean, when we were filming it, we knew that we'd want to submit it into deadCENTER. So, yeah, absolutely. We're very excited.
Yeah, well, obviously, I mean, there's so many films, and you know, nobody can see everything. But I mean, I'm glad this kind of caught my radar because I'm looking forward to seeing it this week, Saturday. And we'll put the information, the time information, so somebody knows it off the top of their heads. But
I do.
Okay, please.
Saturday at Devon Theater at 6 p.m.
Okay.
Sunday 12:15 at the Harkins.
Okay, well, great. Well, we'll put that information on the screen once again, and then right now we will show you the trailer for Skid, which is showing here at the deadCENTER Film Festival.
Mr. Hazard,
Hank, sir.
you're going to have to be a very high-maintenance passenger. Hotter food, colder drinks. Will you get the picture?
So what you need is a snitch. Sorry, my girlfriend just broke up with me.
Yeah, I heard. Already broadcasted all over Twitter.
I am taking this trip without him.
You're overweight.
It was like 8 pounds. I had a bad week with some croissants. That is it.
The baggage.
You can't have a pig on this flight. A fat, pot-bellied thing on a leash? We have an impaired woman on board, and the FBI is extraditing a Dutch prisoner back to the Netherlands. That's it. Let's go. I don't have to tell you, no screw-ups. We have to be flawless. When I was a first officer, I saw a captain lose their career because of an ACI. Nothing can go wrong.
Perry? What are you doing here?
Do you know how much I'm risking here for you? Somebody could be watching me, following me. I have $1 million worth of diamonds on me.
When I'm with you, I feel like nothing can go wrong.
This is bad.
Think, Danny. Think.
Every time I hear the wheels touch the runway, every time I hear that skidding sound they make, I thank God.